Okay then people, I've had lunch and come back up to hopefully finish off. While I was eating, I did have a bit of a brainwave. The log that we're going to be making obviously is much longer than I need it to be, with the 3 holes that I'm hoping to put into it. I've still got quite a lot down the bottom. So what I thought was, if I put some big screws through a bit of pallet wood onto there, then the pallet wood can go in the vise, and hopefully then it will hold it upright, much more secure than my temporary vise from earlier. So I don't like to brag about how big my brain is, but I'm pretty pleased with that idea, so hopefully that works out all right. So yeah, we'll get that screwed on and hopefully we'll be able to crack on and make this present today. It won't have to be a 2-day thing. Okay, I'm very happy with that. That's much more secure than it was. I reckon this is going to work. So, I shall now talk about how and where we're going to put the holes in, because this is the nice log, the one that we're hoping to use. At the very top, I do need to put a hole all the way through, just a small one. I'm planning on using some wire, some garden wire, and putting that through here to make a loop so this can hang. So I will need to measure down and put a mark there for that. Then with the 2-inch hole saw, we're going to go one way, 90 degrees perpendicular, and then one more the first direction at the bottom. So there should be 3 holes, and the fat balls we buy generally come in packets of 6. So hopefully it should all work out okay. We're going to start off then with a smaller pilot hole. Now the only question I have is, how much bigger do I want to make it? Okay, this is the wire I'm planning on using. My thinking is, if I put 2 little hooks on either end, hopefully I'll be able to put them inside the hole from either side of the log and then just sort of hook them together. I think for the weight of it, that will probably be sufficient, especially what with the hole not having that large of an internal diameter. So then that will leave enough for this to go out the ends and up over the top in a small loop, because I mean it doesn't need to hang very far down. It's going to be way up on a telegraph pole. Sufficient, especially for the wire here. If I hook that, let me do it so you can see. I'll go from this side, push that end through. You can see there then how I'll be able to put these 2 little loops over each other like this, and then hopefully feed back through the other way. They'll stay joined in the middle like that, and there we go, it will hang on that bit of wire there. I think that's going to be just about right. Okay, I've put the 2-inch hole saw back in. Let's see if this goes a bit better with it in this new system. I'll put a little bit of spacing down so we don't go into our hole there for the wire, perpendicular to the way it hangs, so we'll have 2 going this way and 1 in the middle in the other. Time for some chiseling.
You know who made it.
That's great, it's busted a chip off the back because I was rushing. Not to worry, it's only small. I think I might actually glue that back on. You know what, I don't think anyone will notice, so that's our little secret. We'll have to keep those 2 chips aside. Slow down, Chris. Well, all 3 holes are through. It took a bit of work, but we got there. Lessons learned, like I said earlier on. Glad I had that practice, definitely. I'm just using a chisel now to take this bark off. Just making it easier, nice and careful. I don't want to damage the wood underneath, but I don't want it on here because it will just speed up rot, bugs and things. Bless me. Sorry, what was I saying? Bugs and things like to live under the bark here on things like this, and it will just make it, they'll just eat the wood underneath the bark. So we'll take that off. We'll probably do some finishing to it, and I think that'll be it done. Certainly tested with the toughness of the ash. Took some effort to get those hole saws through, but we got there. Sad. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit of a learning curve, but I have enjoyed that project. I think it's turned out really well. Hopefully Grandma likes it, and shortly we should be able to show you it being used and hanging up with the fat balls in it. I don't think we've actually got any in a minute, but it's not a difficult problem to solve. Hope you've all enjoyed the video then. Thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon for a new project.